My name is Evan Boer. I'm from Bellingham, Washington, and I started researching what colleges there are that are affordable to go to. And in this research, I learned that some states like California, Connecticut, and Michigan have programs for tuition free community college. I was wondering if a program like that would be feasible for Washington State and if it would also be fiscally feasible.
Thank you, Evan. That's a wonderful question. There are several of us who are advocating for cost-free college. I personally would love for our state to cover the first 2 years of college for our Washington students. Now, we do have some investments and some initiatives that are doing that. An example would be Running Start. There are some college and high school programs where students can get credit while they're in high school, and they can get enough credits towards a college degree. I do know students who have received their associates while in high school because of Running Start, and so they have already had those 2 first years of college paid for. But we want to take it further. I mean, we do have some programs called Promise programs across Washington State, still kind of piloted. I think there's one in Renton. I know we try to push for one in Tacoma, and there might be one in Seattle, but it's a college promise of, we'll at least cover the first 2 years of college after high school. And while we have not implemented that statewide, it is still a conversation that's on the table, and I'll continue to advocate for those opportunities as long as I'm chair. And in the interim, we'll continue to make sure that students have ways that they can earn credit while they're in high school, whether Running Start or college in a high school or other dual credit programs or AP exams like my daughter was able to receive credit from. So we'll keep striving for these opportunities, and hopefully one day we can have the types of investments that would allow anyone in our state to attend community or technical colleges at no cost to them. But we'll keep working towards that.
Well, thank you, Evan, and a very good research. And I do understand that there are states that provide tuition-free college. I had two nieces that went to college in Texas, and they went to four-year universities, tuition-free. Texas is in a different situation than Washington State. But I would certainly like to look into that as well for Washington State. Right now, with the budget situation, it's not feasible. It really isn't. But what I would like to do is work with employers and have employers who need well-trained employees to help figure out how the community colleges can work with them to help pay for some of that training. I know that happens in my hometown of Moses Lake. Big Bend Community College is working with the local employers to help fund some of that tuition, help fund some of that training. But at this point, we're going to have to continue to work with students to even find scholarships through community colleges. I know that happens in some of those as well through their foundations. So we will continue to look at that for as many students as we can.